I kept seeing there's this woman in this house, and she keeps trying to get my attention, but she's looking out a window there.
Huh. That's funny.
I see you taking a step
Well,
back.
I saw her similar, something like that.
That's, come closer.
Yeah.
Are you afraid?
Well, you kind of freaked me out a little bit there, but it was in the window, too.
Not
Same
this
thing.
room?
Not this room. Looking out a window, though, and then look back at me, like over her shoulder, like, you know, like it's okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. She keeps looking at the river. There's something in that river, and maybe it's the dark energy. I didn't tell you this, but Jesse and I were speaking, and I saw a dead body in the river.
Really?
And I feel him somewhat here in the home. I'm not quite sure of her connection with this angry man. He's angry. Either it was someone she knew, or maybe she was trying to keep him away. I feel like she's standing guard by the window. Did you ever investigate this?
I asked the guy that we were renting the place from. He says that some woman did pass away in the house before we got here.
Oh, wow.
But why is she here?
I can't quite tell, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I want to get to the bottom of. All right, hold on a second. Someone's coming through for you, Scott.
Really?
Yeah. Who has a name like Roger or Roland or R.O.?
Only R was Robert for my dad.
Oh, then this is your father.
Wow.
He's so excited to be here to see you.
Really?
I could see he's a cool man, but I feel like he had some regrets about himself. I feel like your dad, he wasn't that type to say, I love you.
Never.
Nope. Put his arm around
you. He didn't ever tell me he loved me, ever.
Well, he's telling me now that he always loved you.
That's good. That's nice.
In life, he didn't have the capability of it.
Right.
Through me, it's easy for him to show his love.
Which I can understand, because I didn't either. I mean, until I turned probably 45, 50, I couldn't have told Jesse I loved him.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Eventually something just clicked in me. I don't know what it was, but I was like, I gotta at least tell the kid what he means to me.
What clicked in you is your father.
It was like at the time that he died, as a matter of fact, I should say it.
Think about that. Think about the timing. You know what this little gathering is about? You really are going back to that little boy. Even coming back here is going back to that little boy, Jesse.
Yeah.
So you're getting in touch with that time.
Yeah, no, that was in large part why I wanted to do this and why I wanted to come back to this house.
I didn't ever have any aspect that I was going to have any kind of this part of it. I thought I was just going to mention what I had experienced in the house.
Well, they do learn when they get to the spirit world.
Okay.
They see how their actions affected the living, and they do try to make amends. But listen, here's the moral of the story with you and Dad. Better late than never.
Yeah. That was nice that you told me that.
So, Scott, you want to catch up with us later?
Sure, I appreciate it.
It was really nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Hold on. I am feeling that lady again. She wants to go upstairs.
Okay.
Did you have a bedroom up there?
Yeah, I did.
Why don't we go upstairs?
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll see what else she tells me as we go along our little tour.
So this right here was my bedroom.
Spend a lot of time in here?
Absolutely.
This woman just followed us up here. And she just showed me when you were younger, did you find things moved around here?
I did, yeah.
Or missing, or not where you put them?
Exactly. I would set things down, turn around, and 10 seconds later, they wouldn't be where I set them down.
Like she put your items where she felt they belonged.
I would probably agree with you. You know, I definitely experienced that in this house.
Well, she was obviously very territorial about this home. I feel like this woman was trying to protect this house. Her name starts with an R. It sounds like Renee. hearing basement, basement. Do you know why she's mentioning the basement?
Yeah, I was petrified of the basement. The reason why we ultimately ended up moving the washer and dryer from the basement to the upper level was because I was like, I'm not going down to the basement. Apparently I had told my mother I'm not going down to the basement to get the laundry anymore.
Yeah.
So she made my stepfather, Scott, move the washer and dryer from the basement, and I think after that, nobody really went down into the basement.
Really?
This basement situation felt like a dark energy, definitely.
You know I'm gonna wanna go in that basement, right?
I figured as much.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Feel a little apprehensive?
Yeah, I'm a bit apprehensive. This is the entrance to the basement.
Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, something is going on down here, for sure. Oh my God. I just felt that energy. There is definitely something down here.
The washer and dryer was over there in that far corner. I don't even really like having my back to that area. I just don't like being down here. The stairs were over in that corner over there.
I'm not trying to scare you or anything. I just got the vision of that dark energy from the river again. That man's here somewhere. He's here. I'm trying to investigate on who this man is and what happened to him. His feet were bound. His mouth is gagged. His arms, everything is just tied up. And he was thrown in the river. This man was murdered. People that die violently and tragically with no closure, they don't always go to the other side. As a matter of fact, he wants to get revenge. This ghost definitely has some unresolved issues for sure. That's the uncomfortable energy that you've been feeling.
Wow.
I feel like this dark energy, he followed you home from the river.
How do you think this would be connected to, you know, the women that lived in this house?
Renee kept him at bay. She didn't want him to disrupt all of this positive energy of your family. She wasn't mean or evil. She didn't want a negative energy entering her space. So he's been hiding out in the basement ever since. So does he have anything to do with Renee? No, but this is her home. So if it were your home, you would protect it, right? From anything evil, anything negative. This is a negative guy.
Yeah.
So she makes sure he remains down here.
Well, that's definitely a revelation, you know, that there was yet another presence in this house. I certainly sensed it, but I thought maybe they were connected, you know, but now I see that maybe they weren't connected, their only connection being, you know, they shared the same home.
Yeah,